Hello. 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 Let me see. Can y'all hear me? Hello. Hey, cousin. How you doing? Let me just play some music here for a little bit to everybody come in. How you doing today, love? Can you hear that? Can you hear the music? Hey, Tony. How you doing, love? Coco Finest. How you doing, love? Always a lady. PMP. How y'all doing? Chilling. You can't hear it. It's MZ. It's me. How you doing, love? I got my IT guy making sure everything is going okay. My husband. Listening to snacks, y'all. What's up, Drop? Thank you. Black Truth. How you doing? Okay, y'all. That was snacks. Make sure y'all go sub up to that brother. He has some very nice music. That brother is. I can't wait to see his CDs in stores. Okay, I came live because, as y'all know, I'm getting ready to start my Walkaholic challenge. And with that being said, okay, I thought maybe if I turn the mic down. All right, so I'm getting ready to start my Walkaholic challenge. The challenge starts tomorrow. And like I said, if you're serious about it, join it. Y'all don't understand how important it really is to sit and take care of your health. You got to take care of your health. And with that being said, I've had a lot of people that I know have actually suffered from a stroke when it came to not taking care of their health. Please take care of your health. All right. Alice Green, beautiful. How you doing? Make sure y'all take care of your health. All right. So with the Walkaholic Challenge, what's gonna happen is you have to you can y'all hear me? Okay, with the Walkaholic Challenge, you have to it's counted by steps. So with that being said, the steps that you do, you turn those in every week. And I'll put it on a tracker. And the Walkaholics Challenge is from February 14th to March 14th. The giveaway is a Fitbit watch. I know some of y'all probably already have that. That is the giveaway. Anytime I do the Walkaholic Challenge, that's what I give away, that Fitbit. And I tally up and let you know who is the winner of that Fitbit watch. But I will be giving away prizes for those that have participated. Now, what I want y'all to do is also make sure you sub to Honey Lot, because Honey Lot has the healthy life portion when it comes to taking care of yourself, making sure you eat what you need to eat, the proper way of healthy eating. I know Nightbot, for some odd reason, is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, but it should have came up. Honey Lot email is, let me get it for y'all. And I'm gonna also put it in the description when I end. Augustus, how you doing, little brother? Uh, Honey Lot, her email is honey's healthy life at gmail.com. Email her and she will send you all the descriptions that you need. Oh, I'm sorry. She will send you everything that you need to get started on your healthy life. How you doing, Mac? How you doing? I'm missing something. Beverly, how you doing, beautiful? Miss Douglas, how you doing, beautiful? If I miss somebody, please charge it to my heart, charge it to my brain and not my heart. Okay. With that, she will give you everything that you need when it comes to eating healthy, how to do proper measurements, all that. So make sure you sub up to Honey Lot. It's Honey's. It's, let me make sure I got it correctly. It is Honey's Healthy Life at gmail.com. So make sure, thank you, cousin beautiful. Make sure y'all sub up to her, because you will need that when you out there and you trying to walk, get yourself back into shape and all that. Okay, I know we're in the winter and people say it's cold. Got it. Understand it. But you know what? That's the best time to actually go out there and start walking. Even if you only take a few steps, it's okay. World news, what's going on, love? Even if you only take a few steps, that's all that matters. A few is better than not taking any at all. We had just within the past week and a half, we've had 3 of our friends who have had a stroke because they're not doing any type of exercise. They're not even doing any healthy eating or anything. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. We all of age, and I'm 48. I'm still young, but I got 7 kids and I got 5 grandkids. You understand what I'm saying? And I plan to be around for a very long time. So make sure y'all do what y'all doing as well. If you're serious about the Fitbit challenge, by all means, we're going to start that challenge tomorrow. Hey, Miss Independent Beautiful, how you doing? Make sure y'all start that challenge. What is required with the challenge, you can actually see how I'm going to do the upload. I was going live on the last Walkaholic, and that's kind of those that don't know how to multitask or anything. That is kind of something that we have to get used to. But I'm not gonna go live when I get ready to do my Walkaholic challenge. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do the upload, and after I do the upload, you could comment on it. Those that have done the upload, just come to my video and let me know, or send me an email. My email is also in the description link. Once this video ends, it's also gonna be in the description link. Send me an email. Hey, Miss Classy, I'm gonna be part of the Walkaholic challenge. I challenge all y'all to get out there and do it. Like I sat there and said, only one person can win that Fitbit, but at the end of the day, those that participate will be getting something for participating. I didn't do it the last time on everybody that participate by getting them something, but I am going to do it this time. And those that participate and they didn't get the Fitbit, I'm still going to give you something, because at the end of the day, you still got out there and you still tried. You did your best. But that don't stop right there. The challenge is not going to stop right there. Just because it goes from February 14th to March 14th, what's going to happen? We're going to go right back into another challenge, because 2019, hey, some of us got to start looking good. I'm sorry, but Miss Classy got a vacation to get ready to go on to. She got quite a few on to go on. And I plan to be out there in California. And once I go out there in California, I'm going out there to visit my daughter. My daughter is out there, her and her husband. I'm going to visit some of my friends and stuff and everything. We got some cruises coming up. We got a whole lot of stuff. And Miss Classy, I'm sorry, but those that don't know me in real life, Miss Classy planned to be in a bathing suit. Okay, and she planned to be looking good, cause hubby ain't gonna be sitting there saying, baby, you don't put on a little weight for that bathing suit. We're gonna need you to have to do better with that one. It's not gonna happen. Okay. So I am thank you, Black Truth Brother. Thank you. He put the email in there to email me if you want to be a part of the Fitbit challenge. Like I say, be serious about it. It doesn't matter whether you just go out there and you walk 5 minutes, or whether you try to do 1 hour. You walk at your pace, but at the end of the day, who has the most steps. All right. Then you could lovely, how you doing? How you doing, beautiful? At the end of the day, you know, you take the app, you could download the Step app. Those that have Android, I think it's Samsung. You could download that one. iPhone, I think it's Stepometer or Pedometer or something like that. Um, you download that app on the phone for those that say, "Oh, well, I don't have nothing to keep my step count." Those apps I do know actually work, and you go ahead and download those apps. And once you download those apps, hey, what you say, putting my app on my dog. I will. I tell you what, drop you put that app on that dog and send it in. It's gonna sit there and show that your butt was sitting there running. That's the good thing I like about that app, because it will show that you're running and stuff. So it'll have your walking count. And if you decide to be one of those persons that want to sit up there and run, hey, that app will show it all. I'm for real. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Moon? How you doing? The challenge, like I said, be serious about it. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be that person that when you go to the hospital, the doctor telling you, like me, who found out later on after I retired, a diabetic and stuff. So, do Miss Classy eat everything correctly? No, she don't. I will sit there and eat from the rooty to the tooty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I will. I will eat from the rooty to the tooty. Do Miss Classy miss a meal? I'm sorry, but no, she don't. Do I'm sorry, but I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks in between, and probably get up and eat a midnight meal, depending on if I'm hungry. But I will get out there and I will do my exercise and stuff. If you got what is it, a treadmill upstairs? You know what? Use the treadmill upstairs, or in your house or something like that. Use the treadmill to keep your step count. But I'm gonna tell you about that treadmill. The treadmill has to be at least a 1.5 to 2.0 incline, because there is nothing that is flat level when you're walking on a straight ground. The ground is not never flat level. So you have to have some type of incline in order to be somewhat level with it. You say, I also stopped eating meat 6 months ago, trying to get it together. This is a awesome challenge. Thank you, Black Truth. You know, believe it or not, when I met my husband, I was a straight vegetarian. Baby, how long I had been a vegetarian for? How long? I want to say what, 12 years. 12 years I was a vegetarian for 12 years. But what made me start back eating meat again? Because when you are a vegetarian, you have to subsidize that the protein that you're missing. You have to subsidize that. And some of the stuff that I wasn't subsidizing it with in order to maintain, it started weakening the calciums in my bones. So the doctor sat there and told me, hey, you know what? Either you get back to eating and eat quickly and fastly, or we're gonna end up having to do a feeding tube through you in order for that to build back up. So you have it's kind of it's kind of it's real complex when it comes to being a vegan, when it becomes to being a vegetarian and all that, because you have to do a lot of other stuff that you're missing. And I wasn't doing that. I was like that for like what, 12, 13 years. Even when my husband, because my husband was like, oh my God, he say, um, I don't see how you do it, but I did it for years. I mean, years on end. I did it for years on end. Cynthia, my soul sister, how you doing? Um, it's just something I had started back doing. Now, people would ask me, how are you able to do that? And you have kids in the house. Trust me, I kept the house fully stocked with food. So me having a different diet from everybody else, that's why it was hard for me to go to a lot of restaurants. I was real anal when I went to restaurants. I'm sorry, but I was like a very anal person when I went to restaurants. to a point to where the manager or the general manager had to come out and they had to specifically take a specific order and make sure my food was right and make sure the food didn't touch each other and make sure this and then they had to clean the whole grill depending on if I had a fry got the salad and had my vegetables, sauteed and stuff. It was a pain. Put it like this. Some restaurants I could not go into because it was so hard for me, like Subway. Subway, oh my God. I could not I couldn't fathom Subway because I can't stand people to use the glove when fixing a sandwich and then they go to the next sandwich. What if that person didn't like turkey mixed with their ham or ham mixed with their turkey and stuff and everything? I could not get it. Still cross. How you doing, love? How you doing? I could not get that. I couldn't. It was just a bothersome for me. So I end up eating meat again and stuff and everything. And shoot, it's like I'm almost making up for the years that I was missing. But because I am a diabetic and because I have, like, if I'm on my phone going live or whatever the case may be, you might see it across my neck when I had my thyroidectomy and stuff and everything. And because of different things, I have to maintain a fit life and stuff. I have to do that. So why not just put a challenge out there for everybody and encourage them? We all each encourage each other. By us encouraging each other like that, we it's like a motivation. Don't sit there and say what you can do because you can't do, because you can do it. At the end of the day, we all can get out there and strive for something that bigger and better, especially when you got an outfit that you're trying to get into. And trust and believe, Miss Classic got several closets full of outfits that I refuse to sit there and go buy any more clothes. Well, I take that back. I am going to buy some more clothes, but I refuse to give those clothes away because I am a shopaholic. I am a shopaholic. But that was one of the things that also too that I made said that I'm gonna try to cut back. You notice I said try. I'm gonna try to cut back on shopping so much. I don't think that's gonna happen. It'll probably be about a month or two. How long you give me, baby? A month or two, and I'll be back shopping. So at the end of the day, yeah, I'm gonna be back out there shopping again and stuff. Another thing, make sure y'all follow up and follow the directions. You say, now what 18 people would dislike these? 0, never mind. Laugh out loud, carry on. They disliked it already. Cynthia, they disliked it already. 18 people, really? Seriously? Wow. Wow. For all the people that's in the bushes, I'm getting ready to address that too. You know, make sure y'all go to Honey Lot and make sure y'all get that healthy life living from Honey Lot, and y'all do what y'all got to do. Now, let me go ahead and address this. All right. I don't go and dislike or look at videos or anybody that I'm not sub to. This is 2020. This is 2019, and ignorance at its best. All right, we have a lot of ignorance at its best. A lot of ignorance at its best because some people are in their feelings. At the end of the day, if you have to take the time out to dislike, I'm gonna tell you, I thank you for that view because you took the time to come in this channel to look, because you had to click on it and then you had to dislike it in order to give me that view. That's real childish because I won't sit there, and even if I have a personal problem with you, I come in as Miss Classy and say what Miss Classy have to say. And if I don't like what you say or nothing, i.e., lie, accuse, get drunk, do whatever it is you need to do, I'm not going to dislike your video. I'm just going to leave up out of it and click off of it as I unsubscribe. Now, let me talk about these subscribers, right? because people are in their feelings about subscribers and people not coming in and viewing and showing support and stuff. My dad has cancer, and his cancer has, hey K Money Beautiful, how you doing? His cancer has metastasized to his brain. I think only a few people knew that, maybe 3 people knew that and stuff and everything. When you're dealing with an elder, it's like you become the parent and they become the child. Okay. To include, I am guardian over my dad. So with that being said, although his brain his cancer has metastasized to his brain, my family gonna come first and foremost on any and everything that I do. My family will come first. If I'm not on live, or I might miss a live or miss whatever and stuff and everything, at the end of the day, it might be a week, 2 week, 3 week later, but I come through. I want to say Miss Independent did a live, a live few days ago, a week ago or something, and I had time out to go through, look at her video, hit that like. I had time to give her a message. I just did Alicia today. I did K Money today. I get around on the other people that I actually, support on the other side of YouTube and stuff and everything. Hit that like button, look at those videos. There's a lot of people I am sub to. And there's a lot of people that when I go down my sub line, I will get to them. All right. But we got to be petty, and we got to be ignorant, and we got to be to a point to where we have to go in somebody else's live to dislike that live. You know what? That goes to show you that Miss Classy is doing something that maybe you was not doing right. Because I am not thinking about the individual that had time to come in and give me that view, as well as give me that dislike. That's very petty. And if you are 40 and over, I'm going to ask you, are you an adult? That's the question I'm going to ask you. Are you an adult? We made we actually talked about some of the positive things we wanted to do. 30 and over, better yet, I'm going to take it back. If you 18 and over, you're considered an adult. All right. And I understand most still young, and they still need that nurturing and that mentoring. I won't bash them because they're still learning, and they probably picked up a bad habit from somebody else. All right. But it doesn't take much to see, hey, Miss Classy Live, she don't support me, I don't support her, so let me go on to somewhere else. But when you have to take the time out to do a dislike, I thank you for that view. Those 18 people, because at the end of the day, you were still irrelevant to me. You were still irrelevant to me. And you will always be irrelevant to me. Very irrelevant to me. Because when I log off, I'm going to log in on my class, and I'm going to do my studies. And when I finish that, I'm going to sit and spend time with my husband. And then I'm going to make sure my daddy is okay. And then I'm going to call my kids like I normally do. All right. So I challenge those that decide to take upon themselves to come into my live. I challenge you to go look yourself in the mirror. And you ask yourself, have I fully and completely picked the weeds out of my garden? Because I'm going to tell you, no, you have not. You have not picked the weeds out of your garden. Hey, Nene, beautiful, how you doing? You have not picked the weeds out of your garden. Because if you pick the weeds out of your garden, chill, baby, how you doing, beautiful? Because if you pick the weeds out of your garden, then no weeds wouldn't have came over into 2019. Which means I want you to get a little bit of dignity and a little bit of class about yourself. My saying on my banner says stay classy. And that goes for man and woman who decided to take it upon themselves and bring 2018 into 2019. It is not that serious. YouTube is not that serious. If YouTube is all you are about, you need to sit back, digress, go look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself what is really wrong with you, because something is seriously wrong with you. You might not like the words that is coming out of my mouth, but I guarantee you my words that I'm saying has more impact because you're probably still sitting in the bushes listening. They still watch and keep going with your classiness and show them what growth looks like and continue your challenge details. Of course, they still sitting in the bushes looking. And those are probably the ones that I'm not sub to. I said, anybody that is full of drama, messy, lie, and has anything negative about themselves, I'm unsubbing. I have no intentions, none. Cherokee Beautiful, how you doing? If I miss anybody, I'll go back up and catch you. Charge it to my brain and not my heart, okay? I have none. I don't want you around me. If you cannot comment, that's because my block list 2019 is very strong. That means I blocked your channel and I blocked you. I don't want it around me. And if you're on the block list 2019, and I said this, January 1st, yesterday was January 12th. Anybody that was about that mess went on that block list, you would die first. You will croak over before I take you back off of it. I don't want no apologies. I don't want nothing. We can't talk. We can't do nothing. Because at the end of the day, if you got children and your children are more mature than you, somewhere along the line, you need to ask yourself, should the child be the parent and should you be the child? My 5-year-old probably is more mature than half of you. Miss Classy don't have time for you. But what I do have time for is my family. What I do have time for is spending the last days with my dad. Spending time with my grandkids. And furthering myself with not only the 4 degrees that I have, but working on the 5th one. And my 2 businesses. It's about money. Let me address something else. You sit and you want to talk about who I'm a biggest supporter of. I'm going to need people to mind their business. Because when you are a business owner, you have what is known as, depending on if you are LLC, sole proprietor, or corporation, you have what is known as taxes. Those taxes, if you have not given, if you have not donated, if you have not been a part of no organization or giveaways or anything, then I challenge you. Should I get another IRS tax bill stating that I owe 10 grand? I challenge you to come pay it. Instead of me going in my bank account to pay it. That's what I challenge you to do. So when you could turn that negative into a positive, then you'll learn why I do what I do. Because only some people know why I do what I do. So stop watching what people are doing. Get on their level. Ask them why they do what they do. Stop being petty. Stop being pathetic. Stop being ignorant. And stop trying to make yourself relevant. I don't crank up my live like most people do. But when I do crank up my live, it's about coming with something positive. I might have had maybe 3-4 lives where I had to go in. But ask yourself, how many negative uploads have you done? How many negative lives have you done? If you could count on your one hand, the second hand, your toes, your feet, and probably somebody else's, then you need to go back and look yourself in the mirror, regroup, readdress, pull the weeds out your garden, and say, I did this 2018. If you are known for being messy, have been messy, and will continue to be messy, and it follows you, because it's some, I ain't gonna say some, it's one. When I first came on YouTube, and I would not acknowledge that individual, when I first came on YouTube, all I heard was this, that, and the other. But when I went in this person's chat, that person was going off on that individual. I went over here, and when people start blocking you and you sitting and you're saying, oh, I love the mess, I love the drama, and you relate that to something other than the mess and the drama that's coming out of your mouth, to the mess and the drama that you're doing on YouTube, and you try to relate it to something that you're watching, you try to relate it to real life, those are two different things. Those are two different things. Learning. It's time to grow up. You could tell those that have had it hard by being messy. Now that I'm off my soapbox, let me get back on something positive. Because it makes no sense to be messy. You don't like what I say? You're grown? Email me. We all can have a conversation. But I tell you, when you have a conversation with Miss Classy, please come correct. If I don't say you, you don't say me. Anybody that's on my block list, your name would never come out my mouth. I would never give light to you. I would never shed light to you. And I would never acknowledge you. At the end of the day. So I ask you kindly, move around. Go somewhere else. But I don't want that around me. Because at the age of 49, I refuse to walk around and look like I'm 60, 70, and 80 years old. Other than that, y'all, like I sat there and say, it's really pathetic what's going on these YouTube streets. You know what, Cherokee? It really is pathetic what's going on these YouTube streets. At the end of the day, it really is. And some people have not grasped that concept that with what's going on YouTube, many of the people are angry, are pissed. They have nothing to gain from any drama. I can say respectfully, Miss Independent went live. She said what she had to say, and she got up out of there. People go live for hours on end with pathetic drama. For what? Views? Subscribers? 2019, I will unsubscribe from you. It's not that. If you're not bringing nothing positive, then guess what? I don't need you around me. I don't want that energy around me. I don't want that aura around me. And I probably start going live with some sage. Because I don't want it around me, period. I don't want it around me. I don't need it around me. I got whole other things in my life to think about than to sit here and think about patheticness that the people do on YouTube. I'm sorry, but Miss Class is not going to do that. She's not going to entertain that. Anger and hate make you age faster. Yes, it does, Cynthia. Anger and hate makes you age faster. And that's why I thank God on a daily basis. At the age of 48, I do not look my age. And anybody that says they look their age, if you could look at a person and they tell you this age and they don't look their age, they look older than that, you had a lot of anger and a lot of hate. You had a hatefulness in your heart. You had that messiness going on. Change yourself. Go look yourself in the mirror, get a good cleansing, and pick those weeds. Move it on. What else? It's the same script and reruns by the same people blaming others for they are doing. You're absolutely right, Tony. You are absolutely right. It's the same script. It is the same. It's always and always will be the same script. The same script. Okay, this is why I don't have any friends on here out here in Los Angeles. The only friend I have now is my beautiful queen. I know you talk about her all the time, Augustus. I can't wait to leave Los Angeles to be with my girlfriend in India. You know what, Augustus? And I pray that you hurry up and get with her and stuff, because since I've been knowing you and since you have been in here, and my husband is literally printing. He is literally printing. That's what I'm in the office. I'm actually in my work office. And I pray you get out there where she at. You got people that hate just for speaking what kind of lurking around. Dang. Yeah, you absolutely right, Sam Francis. People will lurk, they will lurk, they will lurk. At the end of the day, in that recommendation column, what I learned is I couldn't figure out why, babe, I'm online and you printing. Okay. I couldn't figure out why people was yeah. I couldn't figure out why it was coming up in my recommendation. And what I have found out is when you subscribe to a person and have been subscribed to a person for a very long time, it it will come up in your recommendation after you have unsubscribed from that person and stuff. And there's nothing that you can take out of it. But if I see the person and I know I'm not subscribed to them come up in my recommendation, I keep them moving. Okay. And if they're the only ones that's live and nobody that I like to go into this live, guess what? I'm going to spend time with my grandkids. I'm going to do some classwork. I'm going to make sure my daddy is okay. I'm going to spend time with my husband. I'm going to do any and everything else because I really don't have time for that. Thank you, Miss Classic, for a great time. I just felt like I played a game of spades with you and ran a Boston on them. Hey, you know what? I'm a good spades player. I'm a good dominoes player all day long. And I'm still the reigning queen. My husband think he could beat me, but no, that ain't gonna happen. You say your girlfriend is 47. She done. That's what's up, Augustus. Miss Classy, what about the challenge? We moving forward. Black Truth, you know what? We are moving forward with the challenge, and we're going to do like I said, the challenge starts tomorrow. You know, those that email me, make sure y'all email correctly. I know somebody has sent me a message and said they emailed me. I did not get that, and I checked it. I rechecked it. I refreshed it. I started. I rebooted it. It didn't come through. So make sure you email it the correct email. And if you do a copy paste, sometimes you have to write it down and just type it in. I know a lot of time. I think it was Lovely. I was trying to email her and it kept saying it wasn't going through because I was doing a copy paste and I had to literally Lovely the Great. I had to literally type her email in to respond back to her when I had my last thing going on and stuff. And I literally had to type that in. So make sure if you check it, and even though it says send, and if like a few minutes later or whatever, it'll say email not found. Check it and make sure you put the whole typed it correctly or whatever. Okay, lurking, looking for content. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And like I say, make sure you go over to Honey Lot. She gonna give you that healthy life. All right. She definitely gonna give you that healthy life. Other than that, y'all, make sure I don't plan to stay on long. Make sure y'all absolutely, and I do mean absolutely, take care of your health because like I say, we have friends stroke out for no reason. And I'm not gonna say for no reason. That's because they wasn't active and they wasn't doing any healthy eating. Each and every one of you all, like I sat there and said last year, I want to see you in 2018, and I want to see you in 2019, coming from 2018 safely. I want to see you in 2020 if I'm still on here, in 2021 if I still see you on here. Let's support the positivity. Let's move with the positivity. Leave the drama behind. If you subscribe to it, unsubscribe to it. It's just that easy. Okay. Other than that, y'all stay blessed. Make sure you smash that dislike, the like. Make sure you smash that like. The 18 people that gave me the dislike, I thank you for coming to give me the views. It was wonderful. It was awesome. At the end of the day, y'all still stay blessed. I wish you nothing but much success, love, peace, and prosperity. And ain't no hate on my heart. We just going separate ways right now. Y'all stay blessed, all right? And I see y'all tomorrow with that upload. Get out there and do what you gotta do. That I'm glad you came in here. I got to get you and cause you came in here under another one, KPR, and I got to get still cross Carolyn and Morgan. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? So y'all have a wonderful night. Enjoy your family because you never know, they're here today and probably gone tomorrow. This Miss Classy, this your girl. She is going to go over here and let y'all see the challenge video. Y'all can see that, and then can y'all see that?